It is time to stop, and it needs to stop. The Duet Night subreddit is infighting. There's misinformation being spread. It's tragic. And today we're gonna go through what went wrong and what the truth actually is. So, fortunately, the developers are to blame here. Now, I love the three dudes that presented us this info on the developer live stream, but it's important to know that they kind of messed a few things up with infographics, but they said some pretty good info. However, they didn't say enough. There's a couple misinformation being spread, a handful. So we're going to start off with this infographic. We'll also be going through their stream so that we can source exactly what they're saying. That way, you know, I'm not just making crap up. And we're going to go over, pretty much all the sources, all the info, and hopefully do it in a timely manner. So the first thing that the developers messed up on, and again, I love these guys. I think they're doing a great job, but this was a big mistake and it needed to be rectified. So the first mistake that they made, and the number one bit of misinformation that's being spread, is a thing called secret letters. Secret letters are not sealed commission letters. They are completely different things. Now, a lot of people took my guides, other people's guides, what the developers said, and they accidentally misunderstood a few things, such as secret letters and sealed commission letters are two different things. The developers really messed up here by having two different currencies be called letters, but it is what it is. So let's break this down, what exactly happened. So secret letters are the first step. There should have been one more box that looks just like this. That should have been right here. It should have been titled secret letters. What the developers should have told us is that secret letters are a specific character resource. So for instance, the boss, Warden of the Inferno, okay, she drops the secret letter titled Hellfire. Hellfire is her playable character, okay? Her secret letter will be called Hellfire. That is her specific character secret letter that she drops during her boss battle, okay? It's the same character. That is Hellfire. However, the boss is called the Warden of Inferno. She drops Hellfire secret letter. You then use the Hellfire secret letter, ignore daily and weekly. Pretend this says covert commissions. All right, so you use a secret letter, Hellfire's secret letter, onto the covert commissions. The covert commissions will give you three options. It'll give you three options: character shard, weapon shard, and demon wedges. Which means you use her specific secret letter to choose one of three, either her weapon, her character shard, or her demon wedges. These are character specific, and it will look something like this. Open up the video game. You choose any game mode out of many free unlimited game modes. They all have the opportunity to drop a secret letter for any given character. Now, some bosses, for instance, Hellfire, she drops her own secret letter. So you grind her boss battle to drop her secret letter. You then take her secret letter over to covert commission system. This covert commission system is a completely different system than the one in the beta, than any of the betas, and they admit this in the developer stream, right? They specifically state that it felt like crap. It was an absolute nightmare. All right here is where they go over covert commission system, how they completely changed it, how it's a completely different system than the time-gated one that was in the beta. Didn't feel great. A lot of players felt the same. Main concern was when characters get added, is there going to be FOMO? Doesn't make any sense anymore. So this is where another bit of misinfo ran rampant, and people, and it's not even misinfo right here, it's more of a misunderstanding. So this is just a bad infograph from the developers here. So this free sealed, right, free via sealed commission letters, and this, right, what they're saying down here is going to be completely different, right? So be prepared. So free via sealed commission letters. This literally has nothing to do with this entire thing. Okay, what they're trying to say here, this is completely separate. Completely separate. Free via sealed commission letters. What they're trying to say here is that these items, and it's not even these items. This whole thing is so frustrating. This could have been avoided. This could have been avoided. What this suggests is that these items are free, or that sealed commission letters have to do with these, or to get into this system, or anything like that. It does not. Sealed commission letters are the reward you get from only this guy right here. Only this guy. This is the character shard covert mission. This is the weapon shard covert mission, and this is the demon wedge covert mission. This is so misleading. This has nothing to do with anything, and it's, frankly, it really divided the community. This down here is the truth. You need secret letters that can be farmed in dungeons called weekly commissions that are permanent gameplay. The permanent gameplay is called weekly commissions. It is now unlimited. So there's another big misinfo that was being spread, is that back in June, at the end of the second closed beta, people went onto Reddit and they made a bunch of posts about their experience and their reviews and stuff like that. And so a lot of people are misunderstanding that a lot of the reviews from June on Reddit are all invalid now. Anything talking about the covert commission system, invalid. Anything talking about how there was a 5 weekly reward limit, invalid. Because this system, this covert commission system, is a completely different system than the one in either betas. Okay, they made this very clear during the stream. If I skipped over anything in here, please go back, watch it for yourself, understand what their words here sometimes will not match their words here, and you have to listen to their words. Okay, the infographics were absolute, it was horrendous. This is such a, because people have no idea what this game is, people other than the people who use their brain. The people who use their brain know that this is identical to Warframe in every way. These 3 items are in Warframe. They're just called a little bit different, especially the character shards. Okay, people, the secret letters are called it's those little orbs that we all know. So that's all the secret letters are the orbs, character orbs in Warframe. So it's actually very easy to understand if you have Warframe experience, but if you don't, then all this misinfo is being spread, and it's frankly tragic because it didn't need to happen. Like I said, the only thing that they needed to do was right here, was take a second box that looks just like this. Okay, they just should have titled it Secret Letters, put it right here, and said, hey, you use a secret letter to specifically target the exact character, weapon, and demon wedge you want. Okay, you then get the yada yada. Like, they really fucked it up. Like, I'm so angry about this that I'm not even making a good video, because it simply didn't need to happen. Simply didn't need to happen. There's a few other things I wanted to go over here, but again, I'm still kind of heated. This was all trash. All I wanted to go through was Well, guys, to recap, I just want to stress that until the game comes out, none of us truly know exactly what these systems are going to be like, how they're going to feel, yada yada. All we can do is take the developers at their word and try and break down these systems as accurately as we can. I do believe that through my anger and annoyance, I did accurately somehow break that down for you guys. So please understand that this is the method you're going to be doing. So for instance, you're going to be playing the game free as normal. You're going to eventually get things called secret letters. These secret letters are going to be for different characters. Berenica, Hellfire, Sybil, right? Now I've been told Sybil, unfortunately, her boss does not drop her character shards. So I don't know. And again, I just fell into the same misinfo that we all, so they're not called character shards. They're called secret letters. This game needs to come out so this can all end. Alright, boys. Well, if this was a help, consider subscribing. It would mean the absolute world to me, and it'll benefit you. Promise.